Ain't taking no damn nap. Ain't taking no nap. Who takes a nap during the day? Can't take no nap during the day. I don't sleep now. Man, I get up like 3 or 4 times during the night. Probably more than that. Let's see, I laid down at 1, got up at 3:30, got back up at 4, like a little bit after 4, laid back down, got up at 5:30, couldn't go back to sleep. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I cut back on drinking caffeine. Still don't matter. I went like 3 or 4 days without caffeine. Still don't matter. If I go to bed about 12, 1 o'clock, I don't even have to set an alarm clock. I can wake up like 5:15, look over there at the clock. 5:15, time to go, up and at 'em. Wakey, wakey, hand off snakey. All right, so we're gonna let it get about 5 minutes. So we're at 4-minute mark. So at 5 minutes, we're gonna talk about the back seat. We're gonna talk about the third row seat in the box truck. See what everybody thinks. Get some input. See what everybody else has got on their mind. Let you know what I got on my mind, and then here's some criticism, some input. You know, good or bad or indifferent, and then I'll take it under advisement, and then we'll go from there. Oh, I guarantee you, man. I guarantee you, if you quit smoking, you'll feel the difference. That's something I never done, man. Something I never done. Now, I used to drink like a fish, not like during the week, but like on the weekend, you know, used to drink, you know, just, but I was in the Navy too, so, but then just one day I just quit drinking, just like that. I was a social drinker, is what I was, but never smoked. Something I never did. Never had the interest. Never had the desire. What up, big fish? All right, we're at the 5-minute mark. All right. So, fan blowing, boy. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So let's talk about these seats. So, let me turn this fan off. Don't need it because I ain't going to be over here, so don't need the fan. So, let's talk about these seats. What's up? All right. So, we got the driver's seat in. Got the passenger seat in. Got the second row seats in. All right. Got the second row seats in. And got the third row seats in. All right. So, let me show you this right here. Y'all like my fancy wiring? Hey, if it ain't wrong, it ain't wrong if it works. All right, that's all the way back. That's all the way down. I hope that sounds good. I hope them bolts is tight. All right, that's all the way back. We laid back. Cadillac. All right, let me show you where this seat's at. All right. So, see where I'm at? That's one thing. If you was in the passenger seat, Hollywood, what are you doing, you big fat donkey? Hollywood, Hollywood, Hollywood. What are you doing? Boy, I need to brush you. Man, you look like an old damn alley cat. So that's that seat all the way back. Tilted back. So if there was somebody sitting in that seat, it wouldn't be no good. All right. So that probably answers that question. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that his wife would lay back that far. But if they was going on long distance trips, What about now? All right. All right, so, all right, let's show you. So let me show you. So this seat, if we slide this seat all the way back, and then we tilt the seat all the way back like I was laying in it, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. So y'all in that. So, I could cut that seat like 84 said. I could cut that tube, separate those two seats, and just have one seat, but turn this seat this way, and it'd be facing like that. Or just take that seat all out together. Or take this seat, even though I've already got it bolted to the floor, take that seat, turn that seat, and put it long ways at the back. I guess we got some deciding to do. So if we take this seat and turn it this way, then it'd just be this seat, and that seat at the back. Then you got the doors, but then you can't walk out. You know what I mean? I don't know. Kind of contemplating. I mean, I already got it bolted to the floor, but it ain't nothing. I can fix the holes. I mean, we can put plugs in them. I mean, that's not a problem. We got to put paneling on the wall. I mean, we got to put, interior on the wall and stuff like that. So I don't know. So so if you got the driver, let me get it right here. So if you got the driver's seat, then you got the passenger seat. I'm going to take that seat and turn it long ways, right? Straight across the back. I don't know if it will fit, long ways. You think those are okay? You think those are okay, Chris? Think these are okay? This seat over here definitely ain't gonna work. That's I mean, I was already, if you sat there and I said here, we already busting these, right? So that was one concern. But when you take the passenger seat and you slide it all the way back and then you lay back like you was gonna rest, you all in this person's lap. So when I bought these seats, they wouldn't bust them apart. You had to buy the whole set. So nevertheless, if I cut that seat in half, I have to cut the frame, cut it. The frame of the seat, not my frame, that frame. Cut the two and separate it. I think they are all. I doubt they will ever lay. Yeah, I mean, you never know. I mean, they could. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna get him to come by, but let me see. Let me put this one back. I mean, if you do that, I mean, you still in, like, if I was sitting in this seat, I mean, hey, do you mind? I know you paid for first class, but damn, us back here in coach, I mean, you know what I mean? So, I mean, Yeah, I mean, it's possible they won't ever go back that far. I mean, it's possible they won't go back that far. But my other question is, you know, the other thing is this. Yeah, he said he don't. He said I got more seats and he's got friends. So the other thing is, if I'm sitting here and you're sitting there, then my knee is going to be in between your knees. You know, vice versa. You know, and I think it's hold on. Let me check the wiring. Hold on. I pulled the wires loose. I think it's blue and red. I think it's blue and red. Y'all hang tight. Hold on a second. I think it's blue and red. Hang tight, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I had to pull my wires loose when I pulled it in here. So now I can still wire this seat up to fold down, you know, but that's about all it'll do. So let's see. If I remember correctly, I think it's blue and red. I think it's blue and red. Yeah. Yeah. See, I can still wire them up where they fold down. And then I wonder if one seat, I don't know, let's see something. Let's try something. I said blue and red, right? Blue and red. Let's see if one of them, if we can just activate one of them. I don't know if you can or not. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so you can activate one of them. I don't know. I mean, just when this seat lays back, you know, you all on this one. And then the other concern is when you're sitting here, you know, if I'm riding here, you know, that's, I mean, it can't go all the way back. It can't, see, the problem is this seat can't go all the way back. It can't, because I got to have at least an inch off of the wall for the interior. You know, like this one. You see this one? See? Because I'm going to put, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put sound deadening down, and then I'm going to put foam board up, and then going to put some type of sheeting over it. I'm going to have to put something over it. You know, if we have to go get, I don't know, to cover the walls. You know what I mean? So if we put sound deadening down, and then we put like insulation board, you know, like 1/4 inch insulation board, and then you got to put something over top of that because we got to cover it, you know. You got to cover it in fabric. So we got to put something up and go from there. So it can't be slid all the way back, and that's the problem. So it'd have to be about right there. So if you was sitting there and I was sitting here, you know, there is not a lot of knee room. So right now, if I took this seat out, and then took this seat and turned it long ways, then it would just be that seat, and then this bench seat. And then both walls will be open, all right? And then we could go from there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if this seat will even fit in between the wheel tubs. It might not. But if we turned it long ways, then you can't even get out the back. You'd have to go out the front, right? You'd have to go out the front. You wouldn't be able to go out the back. And that's the whole thing, get in and get out. So if we turn the seat this way, then that opens that wall and this wall behind me up, and then we could go from there. If I left it like this and we done all the stuff, then I could build some type of shelving on this side. Hell, we could even put a TV up there. You know, I mean, that's probably a little bit extent. That's probably a little extreme. But I was thinking about building a little knee wall high, a wall right here, you know, behind here, you know, put some stuff in it. I don't know. I'm I'm at a writer's block right now. I need to talk to the client to see where he's at, see what he thinks. He's probably going to be a little upset. I mean, he did make a comment. Got more seats and's got friends, but I had to buy them all to get whatever. And there's nothing wrong with these seats, other than I cut the brackets off of them. I mean, I could put them in something else. I mean, I got a van. I got a C20 van I got to do. I mean, I could put these seats in that van. You know, I could bust them in half and have 2 seats. I don't know. I don't know. That's why I jumped on here to see what y'all think on that. But nevertheless, if we take this seat completely out, take that seat and turn it long ways, then everybody will be looking forward. But you won't be able to see nothing in these seats, but you'll be looking forward. But I got a buddy that's got a P20 like this. It's a Chevrolet P20. It's like an 85, and he just built benches on both sides. And we could have done that too, but we'd have had to get them covered and all that. But I don't know. One half does another. So drop it down in the comments what you think. I don't know. I don't know. So I just loaded a video up of the truck. I just loaded it up, so go check that out. It's a 4-minute video, a riding video. All that work, I'd leave them in. They look great. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not taking them out. The only one I'm worried about taking out is that one over there. Is that one? You know, I mean, again, you know, he's got to come over and say yay or nay. You know, because I can go ahead and kind of put that in where it's supposed to go, and then kind of think about it. You know, if I'm sitting here and you're sitting there, then, like he says, how many people's going to be riding in this thing? You know what I mean? They're his, and if I don't use them, I'm not going to use them, and they're just going to be a waste. So what I could do is I could go ahead and install them. I could wire them up on a switch where you could set them down, right? Where you could actually, you know, lower them down like that, right? So these will go down. So let me reverse this. Okay, hold on. Let me hold tight. Hold tight. Let me reverse this. All right, so I can put power on them, and they can go down. And then on this side over here, and now if I remember correctly, hold on, don't make me to be a liar now. Don't make me to be a liar. Yeah. Yeah, see, I got these where they fold down too. See, they fold down. And then the one at the back, it folds down and lifts up, you know, because you got to think. So you got that. So I don't know. Is this thing into... I don't know what that means. So let me walk around here. What's up, Ray? So let me set the phone down. Well, I might be able to do it. Yeah. See, that one goes down, right? But this one also lifts up. Yeah. See, I also got that one where it lifts up, right? So and then this could be a storage back here, and then so I got them where they work, you know, where they like they would if they was in the Ford Explorer. The problem I'm worrying is about the in between the knees, because I got to leave it off of the wall so I can, because his biggest concern is heat. He said this thing was hot as hot could be when he was growing up. So we got to insulate it. So I'm gonna put dyno mat down, where it's called a seal mat. I'm gonna put sound deadening down, and then I'm gonna put panel board up, like insulation board, and then I'm gonna the whole thing. I'm gonna take all this out. I'm gonna insulate the roof. I'm gonna put aluminum sheets in place of this, and then put some patterns in them, and then we're gonna put air conditioner in it and seal everything. So it would still be a waste of 2 seats, but I'd bust it down in the middle just to have one bucket. Yeah, that yeah. See, I'd have to cut it. Yeah, I'm still. I'd have to cut it in half right there. I'd have to cut it in half right there. I'm not opposed to that 84, and then just take this seat and put that seat like that. You should offset the seats. What are you talking about, Ray? They are offset. They are offset. They are offset. This seat is narrow than this seat. I took the center line of this seat and the center line of this seat and lined them up. All right. If I slide this seat over, to match with this seat, that's all good. That's the way they're offset now, Ray. You just can't see it in the video. I mean, they're offset now. So if you do it like that, then what you've done is you've lined this seat up with this seat and that seat up with this seat. So now they're offset. So that means the person, hold on. All right, so see, they're offset anyway. So if I'm sitting in this seat, so I'm not lined up to that one. But the problem is it can't be all the way up against the wall, because I got to put insulation and I gotta put paneling in up, and we're not paneling, but I got to cover the walls. So I got to leave enough room for the material on the walls to come out. So I need at least an inch, right? At least an inch. So if I line this seat up to this seat and this seat up to this seat, whoever's sitting in that seat and that seat, they're going to have to split their legs, meaning my knee is going to be in between your leg and your knee is going to be in between that leg. That was the thing. And then the other problem is this seat, knocking knees, yeah. And then this seat comes all the way back to like right here. I mean, so when I power this seat to lay this seat back, this son of a gun comes all the way to like right there. I mean, so you'd be all in that person. And I'm not saying, I'll show you. I'm not saying that she would do that. I mean, the owner's wife, I mean, she's not a big person. She's a little person. So let me show you. Yeah, and if he's okay with it, then I'm all right. So that's all the way back. Now I'm gonna roll it back. That's all the way back. That seat is all the way back. See what I'm talking about? I mean, that's rolled all the way back. That's as far as that sun's gonna go. It's rolled all the way back and rolled all the way back. So you would be in that. So I mean, like he said, I mean, how many people's gonna be riding in the back? You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. I would probably drive it and have more people in it than he would. I mean, if we get this thing done and running and driving and everything's good to go, and it's me and my wife in it, and then my kids, my two boys, you know, one would sit on that side and one would sit on that side, you know, and then if they had friends that, you know, got two people. I mean, right now you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get 7 people in this son of a gun. I really don't want to not use this seat like 84 said, because it'd be a waste, because there is nothing that I could put that in, and it would just waste. And I had to buy all of them to get. I couldn't just buy this seat and this seat and this seat. I had to buy all of them. It was a package deal, you know. So I bought them. So if his wife don't lay back that far, then check, right? If we're all right, I mean, there's pretty good room in between here. I think it'll be all right. I think I'll mount this seat and we'll go from there. Like I said, I got to go get the metal tomorrow for all this and all that. But I don't think that she would lay that seat back. I mean, that's pretty good ways, fellas. I mean, that right there. I mean, that's a long way. I mean, that's a. Let's see. She could still lay back. I mean, don't need no leg room. You know what I'm saying? So look, that right there. You must be. I'm not. So that's all the way forward, right? That's all the way forward, right? So now look, that's all the way forward, and look where it's at. So if she don't slide the seat back and kick the seat down, then that's where that's at. And now let's see where that's at. See, I mean, I could live with that. I mean, it's not like the ideal, but I could live. I mean, I could live with that. I mean, I could live with that. I could live with that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think we'll be all right. If they don't slide this seat back no further, she got plenty of leg room. I mean, it ain't like you got to slide the seat back to get more leg room. I mean, we got leg room. Here's where the feet's going to land. You know, I got plenty of leg room. You know what I'm saying? So that's good on that. So I think we'll be all right. I think we've talked ourselves into a solution. Just go ahead and put that seat there, and then I'm gonna wire these seats up where they can fold them down if they want to put like their suitcases and stuff like that on there. But I still got to. What's up, man? So I mean, I still. So I can still activate these seats. So I can activate these seats to close them. You know what I'm saying? I can put them on a switch. You know, and they can close them. They can close them down. So red and blue. And then if they wanted to put their suitcases and stuff. Damn, scared the shit out of me. So we can still do that right there. Just need school desk and oversight. Yeah. So I mean, they could throw. I could put some things. We can figure it out. You know, they could put their suitcases on that and go from there. I think we'll be all right. I think that'll be all right. I think that'll work. Cause see that's still plenty of room right there. And then these seats right here. They see they fold up too. I got them where they fold up. That one folds up. So I think we'll be all right. Like I said, this guy's in his 60s. I mean, honestly, how many people he's going to have riding in here, I don't know. He made a comment. He said, you'll probably have more people than I will. And there might be some truth to that. If they get this thing running and going before Run to the Sun, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 people in here. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely, if I have this song done by the Peach Festival, you best believe yeah, I come help you. So we got that. So look at that sun gun. He done fell over. So we good on that. Man, when that pole fell a while ago, y'all, I'm gonna show y'all, like 87 said, I'm gonna show y'all the good and the bad and the ugly. That son bitch knocked a damn dent in my hood right there. It knocked a dent in it right there. There's a dent right there. I got UPS here, fellas. I take it. See y'all in a minute. Take care.